Hey there. Happy Saturday. You've made it to the weekend. It is 6:30 on your Saturday morning. It's Southern Heritage Classic time. We're going to check in with Fox 13's Matt Guerin live from the Liberty Bowl in just a few minutes. But first, Wendy, what can fans expect today on game day at the Liberty Bowl?
We're off to just a great start for a really nice day. It is a perfect day. I embrace it with open arms. Perfect for fall, football, festivities, any type of outdoor event you might have on your agenda. Let's take a look right now over the Liberty Bowl Stadium. I take a look at the Skybox. It's a beautiful start to the day. There it is. Yeah, KT. Then don't you agree that that's a beautiful shot? That is an absolutely gorgeous shot. We're going to see lots of clear skies today and very few clouds to be found. Blue skies, robin egg blue skies, and the clouds are on true view. There won't be above us. So we're checking out the Mid-South. Oh, Fort Smith, Arkansas, Oklahoma City, Wichita, Dallas. They're seeing some of the clouds. We can zoom in a little closer. You won't find anything over us today. Our sky is going to be blue and clear, and we'll see plenty of sunshine. We're starting off a little on the chilly side right now. On the average, it's 55 degrees. Don't scrub your eyes. That's what it's like outdoors. When you step out, you'll realize that, oh, it is 55 degrees. And we'll warm to about 65 around 9 o'clock. 74 degrees at lunchtime, meaning hit an afternoon high temperature today. Northern counties will stay in the 70s. Some of our southern counties might get close to 80 degrees, and a great breeze from the northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. Bring you the look at the extended forecast later on in the show.
All right, feeling good. Thanks so much, Wendy. All right, listen to this story. Most of us would think that retailers would be willing to reward their loyal shoppers, right? But get this, one Mid-South customer is saying her loyalty got her banned from the brand. In this special report, Fox 13 anchor Merle Purvis tells us how a luxury brand Coach bagged one of their best buyers.
I could not purchase another Coach purse ever in life. Ever in life.
Surrounded by scores of the popular Coach brand purses, once you listened to Shirley Bullard, the bags seemed more like former friends who saw her being jilted. The love affair with the purses broke after a series of email messages from Coach. August 8th, Coach Online customer service agent Sherry wrote in part, "We believe you are a reseller of Coach merchandise. Coach prohibits the sale of its products to individuals whom Coach has reason to believe are reselling." It goes on to spell out why they suspected her. The volume and pattern of your purchases, along with your habit of buying duplicate items, suggest you are purchasing Coach products for resale. Shocked and insulted to get that kind of accusatory letter, Shirley Bullard, a nurse of 37 years, wrote them back.
I, just notified them that I was insulted and that I was going to contact the Better Business Bureau, that I would send them pictures to let them know that I had every purse I had ever purchased.
And there are many purchases, including duplicates, but she had an explanation.
Okay, right here. One's my daughter's, one's my granddaughter. My daughter wanted it, and when my granddaughter saw the purse, she wanted one too. So I ordered one for her.
We counted 30 Coach items, crossbody bags, Coach totes, Coach wallets, weekenders, Coach laptop cover, browns, blues, red, yellow, silver, orange. She says they range in price from $70 to $300+. A picture showing Coach that the purses she purchased, mostly online, were not resold as they suspected. Surely that would clear up the confusion and she would be invited to shop Coach Online factory events once again. Not even close. August 19th. Coach consumer service agent Michelle responded to the proof in the pictures this way. She wrote in part, "We have researched your query. We must limit the units of products that each customer purchases. While we appreciate your enthusiasm for the brand, we have a finite quantity of goods and wish to offer them to all customers in a fair manner." You've purchased too many? I mean, a designer purse maker telling a customer, you've purchased too many purses. So we went to CoachFactory.com to find out, is there a limit and what does it say? It says in part, 10 unit restrictions per customer per event, or there's a limit on the volume of purchases over a period of time.
I am the reason that Coach is around now. Customers like me that support them. All I've gotten is insult after insult.
Shirley Bullard says she gets that there is a limit, but she says 30 purses over several years doesn't violate the limit. And that's not what broke her bond with Coach. It's being accused of doing something wrong.
They actually accused me of being a booster, in essence.
But a funny thing happened after that finite products limit your purchase email. She got something in the mail, an envelope.
$100.
$100 off the purchase.
Of a $300 purse. And it's from Mike Tucci.
And who is he?
He is president of Coach.
A gift card to buy more Coach products. But wait, the president must have forgotten to tell customer service agent for Linda. She wrote an email message September 4th, a week after his gift card arrived, basically repeating what Agent Michelle said August 19th. In part, Ms. Bullard, you will no longer be receiving invitations to shop our online Coach Factory events. We have a finite quantity of goods and wish to offer them in a fair manner.
I love that.
Mrs. Bullard says she won't be using the $100 Coach gift card. Ask her if she's sure about that. The soft-spoken nurse speaks from the voice of a woman scorned.
I will go any place. I will go to Walmart before I go to Coach.
For Good Morning Memphis, Merle Purvis.
All right, so Fox 13 contacted Coach to ask why all of this happened to Shirley Bullard. A senior vice president for the company said they cannot discuss a customer's purchases. Bullard says she still has not gotten an apology. This story has gotten a lot of attention on our Facebook page, and we want you to continue the two-screen experience. Log on and add to the conversation. You can also follow us on Twitter at MyFoxMemphis. And speaking of Facebook and Twitter, it's time to check in with Fox 13's Trey Paul, who takes a look at some of the stories that have had our My Fox Memphis Facebook page buzzing with comments. Here's what's trending this week.
Hey guys, we started the week wanting to know, do you think serving 6 months in jail is too lenient for 2 vehicular homicides? Walter C. Brown responded, well, you get more jail time for selling weed. Thanks, judicial system. These lives weren't worth 6 months of jail time? Give me a break. Gail Banks left this comment. This police officer made a rookie mistake, and it could have happened to other people who are not cops. He wasn't drunk. It wasn't intentional. It was a very unfortunate accident. I feel very bad for all involved, but he will live with this the rest of his life, which is also ruined. Okay, so to lighten things up, it seems we've been talking a lot about twerking lately. Well, we wanted to know if you thought it was appropriate at school functions. Well, Catherine Lacey Simmons, well, she responded to our question with the question. Are stripper poles appropriate at school functions? Kirsten Phillips wrote, I agree it's inappropriate to twerk at school dances, but some of the grown folk out there act like, well, they haven't twerked in their younger days. Twerking has been here for a long time, so get off it. And lastly, we asked, should the Catholic Church allow priests to get married? Jennifer Podesta wrote, no, no, no. If you're Catholic and actually know your faith, then you would say no. Kimberly Glass wrote, yes, the vow of celibacy is unnatural, thus has led to a host of problems. God loves family. As always, we appreciate and value your comments. Keep them coming. They could wind up right here. Hope you have a great Saturday. I'm Trey Paul. Back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Trey. Another trending topic all week has been the Southern Heritage Classic. Fox 13's Matt Guerin is now at Tiger Lane, where some of the tailgating diehards are already up preparing for the day. Matt, what's the scene looking like so far?
Hey, Kristen, great morning, beautiful morning here at Tiger Lane in the Liberty Bowl. Expecting a great game today. We're about a little over 11 hours from kickoff, Jackson State against Tennessee State here. And, you know, this is about so much more than football, just such an important community gathering. And, yeah, a lot of people are already out here, some people starting with their tailgates, but things haven't gotten started yet. You know, this is such a big event for the community here. It brings in a lot of money to the city of Memphis. One study puts it at over $16 million. 42,000 people attended the game last year, actually a little bit more than that. And there's even more people that just show up for the events and the tailgates as well. I want to give you a full rundown of everything that we're expecting. A day packed with events here. Of course, the first thing is this the tailgate. The gates haven't opened yet. They officially open at 8 o'clock this morning here at the Liberty Bowl. And then another event coming up in the morning, the parade, a very popular one. That starts at 10 this morning. And that parade route, it's along Park Avenue from Haynes to Airways. A big event, a lot of area high schools in that. There'll be marching bands, people lining the parade route. It's a popular one. And then, of course, another a huge event, especially for those bands. It's the Battle of the Bands at 10 a.m. at Whitehaven High School. You can catch the best high school bands there. Slated for 11 this morning, a big fashion show and brunch for the ladies. That's at 11 a.m. And then at noon, something the Mayor Wharton is putting on. It's a college fair and university fair here at Tiger Lane. Encouraging those high school students to look at different universities around the South here. And, of course, the kickoff for the game tonight. That comes up at 6 o'clock. Some of the people are starting to gather here. We're really starting to smell the tailgate and the barbecue. So what we're going to do is we're going to head around Tiger Lane here, try to find some tailgaters, and we'll bring you their stories and what they're looking forward to today coming up. But for now, we're live at the Liberty Bowl. Matt Kieran, Good Morning Memphis Saturday.
It only takes one cool spell, and already I'm thinking, mums, I got to go to Lowe's. I got to go to my local, shop down the street to pick up some of those mums and pansies. And already I'm thinking, I got to start it. Get that scarecrow outside. It's just, it feels like that today. It's a beautiful start to the day across the Mid-South. We're having a beautiful sunrise, and the temperatures on the chilly side, guys. Let's take a look right now in Forest City, where it's currently 59 degrees, but it feels a little cooler than that, especially when the winds are blowing from the east to the northeast around 3 to 4 miles an hour. Let's check out where we do have the clouds, because obviously we don't see them over the Mid-South. It's a beautiful sunrise. We do have some clouds well off to our west, Fort Smith, Arkansas, and around Kansas City, and just north of Dallas. They're seeing some cloudy skies there, but not really over the Memphis metro region. It's a beautiful start to the day, a little on the cool side. Cold front did pass through, and it's dropped our temperatures by about 20 degrees, and I love it. This is more like it, right? We've got about 7 days till the official start of fall. We're getting an early taste of it right now. 55 degrees on their average from where you're waking up in Marion, where it's 54, to Memphis, 55. 55 degrees in Collierville and 54 degrees in Arlington. Those 50s have slid down from their Great Lakes. High pressure and firm control of that area, and it's a descending air mass, and it's really kind of dropping down and over the southeast. That cold front is now pushed well to our south and to the east. Still have some disturbances across the nation's midsection, and they're receiving more rain in Colorado, where they do not need any more rain there. But we're drying out. In fact, we're almost too dry here from the Mid-South. But we're going to take a nice rain-free weekend because there's so much going on. In fact, very little clouds in the forecast, with plenty of sunshine in the afternoon. Your temperatures will, even with the sun, won't heat up too much. We won't even really talk about the clouds until we move into late on the day on Sunday, and then into Monday, mainly Monday evening. So here's a look at your forecast for the day. You're going to find temperatures warm up pretty nice. 65 at 9 o'clock, mid-70s by lunchtime, and your afternoon high temperature, I don't even think we're going to hit the 80-degree mark. Maybe some of our southern counties. 79 for your afternoon, and around 57 to 56 degrees for the overnight temperature. Here's a look over the next several days with today's forecast included. We hold on to those 80s for as long as we can, maybe until about Tuesday. We won't even talk about rain chances. They'll increase as we head into next week, maybe the mid to latter part of the week. But until then, your weekend is perfect for any kind of outdoor event. You might just need a light jacket if you step outside tonight.
That just sounds so good to me. Love this weather. Hey, Wendy, while you buy, maybe let your kids build. Fox 13's Valerie Calhoun has more on exciting handy classes for your kids in this week's Bargain Saturday.
Hey, are you looking for something fun to do with the kids today? Lowe's. Yes, Lowe's Home Improvement Store has some great events for the kids and the family. Sharon Roby joins us to tell us what's happening. Well, let's start with what's happening this morning, Sharon. Good morning.
Good morning. This morning we're going to be doing the fire truck at 10 o'clock in the morning at the several Lowe's stores, at all the Lowe's stores.
The kids get to create their own fire truck or what?
Yes, they create their own fire truck. They receive their free goggles and they receive the free aprons, and then they have a wooden kit that they do themselves.
What age groups are we talking about?
We're talking about grades 2 to grade 5. We do have some that are a little younger, and we do have some that are a little older, and we do welcome them as if they want to do it.
Do you have something going on every Saturday for the family?
No, we have. It happens twice. It happens twice a month.
Okay.
It happens the second Saturday of the month and the fourth Saturday of the month.
And I know that you have posters at the store that tell people about it. So yeah,
in the entrance door and the exit doors.
Well, tell me about this morning. So I know some of them are full up, but there's still some space. How do we find out? Do we have to register?
You have to register on the Lowe's.com Build and Grow. And you can also call your local store, and they would have that information for you.
What time does it get going?
It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning,
All right.
and they go from 10 to 11 in the mornings.
All right, so you still have time, moms and dads. You know, Lowe's open early on Saturday, so you can call or check your website right now.
Right.
All right. Does it cost anything?
No, it is absolutely free to the all the children and everything, and parents. They don't have to pay a thing. It doesn't come. Nothing comes out of their pockets.
We love that. Free is good.
Free is good.
All right, Sharon. Sharon Roby with Lowe's. Thank you so very much.
You're welcome.
And
Thank
if
you.
today's classes are full at your local Lowe's, you can register for the next one when you go online. You'll see that. I'm Valerie Calhoun for Good Morning Memphis, the Saturday edition.
Influenza vaccines with 4 strains of the virus rather than 3 showed promise in effectively protecting us from sickness. Kimberly, the owner of the Shot Nurse Immunization and Wellness Service, is here to tell us everything we need to know about the new quad flu shot, something that is new this year and something a lot of people don't really know about. And Kimberly, exactly what is the quad flu shot?
Well, it's short for quadrivalent, quad being 4, so it has 4 strains instead of the traditional 3 strains, which was also called a trivalent. So now there's 1 extra strain of the B virus that tends to affect children more. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And I was going to ask, that was my next question. You already answered it. Who needs this shot? So children?
Yes, they developed the vaccine, I believe, mostly it was targeted for children because they tend to be more susceptible to the B strains of the virus. If you have a little bit, weaker or not as experienced immune system, those tend to affect one a little bit more. So they've created a new one just for them.
And the good news is that there's actually a flu mist, right?
Yes,
and
yes,
so we're gonna
so popular.
We're going to show how easy it is to take one of those on camera this morning if our lovely assistant will come on through. I know a lot of kids and a lot of grown-ups, just like me, don't really like getting shots, so this is a great alternative.
Yeah, this is Claire, and she works with children, so she wanted to go ahead and get the quadrivalent, the mist, which is not a shot, just goes up the nose. It's really popular with kids. It does have the 4 strains instead of just the 3. And it's just not indicated for a few people. Well, it's ages 2 to 49, and you can't have asthma or be pregnant.
Got it.
Be healthy.
And so here we go.
All right. So it just goes up the nose. So just lean your head back, a little squirt, and
that's it?
Snort. Almost.
Almost.
Going to take the little guard off here. And we do the other side.
And so again, this is something that is pain-free for the kiddos.
It. She's done.
How's it feel?
Couldn't even tell it, really.
Couldn't tell it. So that's great. And so where can people get these shots?
Well, at the Shot Nurse, of course. We have lots of supply. We have the flu mist, which is the quadrivalent. There's also going to be a quadrivalent injectable. So for those people that can't do the mist, there's an injectable which is more widely available for different people. That hopefully will be shipping next week. The manufacturer hasn't released it yet. So if they want to go to shotnurse.com or call us, they can leave their name and number, but they shouldn't be waiting. Children need to go ahead and get vaccinated now.
Absolutely, because flu season's going to be here before we know it.
I can't believe it already.
Yeah. Well, Kimberly, thanks so much. Claire, thank you
you.
very much
Yeah.
this morning. If you would like more information about shots, just send us a message on our My Fox Memphis Facebook page, and we can ask the expert, Kimberly. And a beautiful shot on your Saturday morning. It feels so good out there this morning. You're watching Fox 13's Good Morning Memphis. More coming up after the break.